The aroma of roasted chicken and warm bread filled the kitchen, a comforting scent that promised warmth and connection. Across the dinner table, your partner was recounting their day, a small smile playing on their lips as they described a funny incident with a colleague. You nodded, perhaps even chuckled on cue, your eyes fixed somewhere vaguely in the middle distance, or maybe drifting towards the window where dusk was gathering. But were you truly there? Perhaps your mind was already cataloging tomorrow's tasks, or replaying an awkward exchange from earlier, or scrolling through an imaginary feed of anxieties. Your body occupied the chair, your ears registered the sound waves, but your awareness, that vital spark of attention, had drifted far away, leaving only a ghost of you at the table. This is a scene that plays out in countless homes, countless moments, every single day. We are physically present, but mentally absent. We inhabit our lives as if through a veil, half listening, half seeing, half feeling, always a step removed from the very ground we stand on. We miss the nuances of a loved one's story, the subtle beauty of a sunset, the rich texture of a quiet moment. And in this absence, we miss life itself. This state of scattered attention is not merely a modern affliction, it is a timeless human challenge. The Stoics, ancient philosophers dedicated to living a virtuous life, understood this deeply. They recognized that the mind's natural inclination is to wander, to chase fleeting thoughts, to dwell on the past or fret about the future. And they saw this wandering as a profound impediment to living well. For the Stoics, the ultimate discipline wasn't some grand act of self-denial or a heroic feat of endurance. It was, at its core, the discipline of presence. They called it prosake, a sustained and vigilant attention to the present moment, to one's thoughts, one's actions, and one's perceptions. It was the unwavering commitment to being exactly where you are, doing exactly what you are doing, with your whole being. Why is presence the ultimate discipline? Because it is the gateway to virtue. Think about it. How can you be truly wise if your mind is perpetually elsewhere? Wisdom demands that you see things as they are, not as you wish them to be, or as your anxieties project them to be. It requires clear-eyed observation of reality in the now. When you are truly present, you perceive the situation without the distorting lens of past grievances or future fears. You can assess, understand, and respond with clarity. Consider justice and kindness. These virtues are not abstract ideals. They are embodied in our interactions with others. To be just, to be kind, you must truly see the person before you. You must hear their words, understand their unspoken needs, and respond with genuine empathy. This requires presence. If your mind is elsewhere, you might offer polite platitudes, but the deep connection, the authentic care, will be missing. You cannot truly serve another if you are not truly with them. What about courage? Courage is often associated with grand heroic acts, but it is also the quiet bravery of facing discomfort, boredom, or a challenging task, right here, right now. It is the courage to remain with a difficult conversation instead of retreating into distraction. It is the courage to feel a challenging emotion without immediately trying to escape it. This steadfastness is born from presence, from the willingness to be fully in the moment, whatever that moment brings. And temperance, the virtue of self-control and moderation. How often do we succumb to impulses, to unthinking reactions, simply because we are not fully present to our own minds? When we are present, we can observe an urge arise, the desire for another cookie, the impulse to snap back in anger, the urge to check our phone, and then consciously choose our response, rather than being swept away by automatic reaction. Presence allows us to create a space between stimulus and response, a space where freedom and virtue reside. The Stoics taught that life, real life, only ever happens in the present moment. The past is gone, it is a memory, a story we tell ourselves. The future is unwritten, it is a possibility, a canvas for our intentions. But the present, this very breath you are taking, this word you are hearing, this thought you are having, This is where all action, all experience, all growth takes place. This is where virtue is practiced, not merely contemplated. Training attention, therefore, is not a fluffy self-help trend. It is the most fundamental and profound discipline a human being can undertake. It is the active choice to remain with the task at hand, to truly listen to the person speaking, to feel the sun on your skin, to taste the food on your tongue. It is the conscious effort to pull your awareness back, gently but firmly, from its wandering paths and anchor it in the now. This is not about achieving a constant state of blissful awareness, which is an unrealistic expectation. It is about the practice of returning. Every time you notice your mind drifting and gently bring it back, you are strengthening the muscle of presence. You are engaging in the ultimate Stoic discipline. You are choosing to live. So, perhaps tomorrow, as the familiar scent of dinner fills your kitchen, or as you embark on a simple walk, or even as you face a challenging moment at work, take a breath, feel your feet on the ground. Look, truly look at what is before you. Listen, truly listen to the sounds around you, to the person speaking, and just for a moment be entirely, equivocally here. Because that is where life happens. That is where virtue takes root, and that is where you truly come alive. What does being truly present mean to you in your daily life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If this reflection resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights on ancient wisdom for modern living. Thank you for joining me in this moment.